Good evening. I hope all is well. I hope you are staying safe and practicing social distancing. I know it's a bit crazy right now, but all we gotta do is pray and hopefully in the next couple of weeks, this all goes away. Alright, well, my project is gonna be over third grade math, and the TEAC says, it's the very first one, mathematical process standards. The student uses mathematical processes to acquire and demonstrate mathematical understanding. So the student is expected to apply mathematics to problems arising in everyday life, society, and the workplace. Okay, next slide. The lesson, pretty much the main lesson is that math is everywhere. So you're going to collect data individually and then create a table as a group that you were sitting with, and then you're going to analyze and apply the data that was collected. The technologies that will be used is Google Sheets and the overhead projector. The activity is to collect data from your older siblings or parents, fill in the table that has plus, minus, multiply, divide, higher math or no math, to see if there's any used at their workplace, and create a table as a group and put it on Google Sheets. For learner, I will create and use representations to organize, record, and communicate mathematical ideas. The students will record collected information on Google Sheets. For leader, I will make sure it is recorded and done right. The students will have different answers among their peers, and then for citizen, I will compliment them on their work and the level of difficulty. Students will provide positive feedback to other students and to themselves. For collaborator, I will collaborate with other teachers to assist with the best way to use a frequency table. The students will analyze and calculate the total tally for each category. Designer, I will create a chart template with category headings and rows with names. The students will input their data to the provided Google Sheet. Facilitator, I will model my data gathering process with my family members and talk about what their jobs are and how they include math. The students will gather data and share information with the teacher and the class. Analyst, I will monitor progress and check for understanding throughout the lesson. The student will complete each task and participate in class discussions. Mastery check, face-to-face check-in, the brief review of the gathered data in the Google Sheet. I'll need to have access, then they'll need to be able to share that with me. The SAMR that is shown is modification. Provide students who are able to gather data with the profession name / job title and a brief statement on how they use math in their daily work. For web, I think it's the level 4 augmentation, synthesis of information, extended thinking. And then for Blooms, I think it pretty much uses all of them because they're going to need to remember their jobs, the parents' jobs, and understand how they use the math, apply it to the Google Sheets, analyze the Google Sheet, evaluate the Google Sheet, and make sure it's done the right way, and then create it. So the evaluate and the analyze is pretty much like the rough draft part, make sure they have everything, make sure it's done right, and then the create part is like the final product that they're going to show to me in the class. So the students who are gifted and talented, they're pretty much be peer leaders. They'll lead the students who don't know how to do it or who are struggling. And if a student has special needs, they'll give instructions in parts, not chunks, because like this chunk means like throwing, and you don't want to give them that like idea of like they're throwing an object or something. And they'll work with a peer. Constant check, so I'll constantly check on them for the understanding. Then I'll provide them a hard copy of the chart if I do not have access to the internet. And if the student is an English learner, I provide key math terms in native language, provide instructions in native language, and do a buddy system if necessary. They can't if they don't completely understand what I'm trying to give them. And then if there's no technology, we'll just have to use the overhead projector and show them the example at first, because I'll probably have that table stored in my laptop, and then I'll show them, and then they'll have to work on the whiteboard in the front of the classroom, make a table with the headings, plus, minus, multiply, divide, higher math or no math, and then the students will have to go up to the board and mark their tallies where their parents jobs might use these might use the what else called the math. My bad, I totally forgot. I blanked right now, I'm sorry. And then that's about it. Thank you.